Hey guys, so I have a bit of a problem. On my beautiful pathos plant, I am starting to get white mold. And it happened literally overnight, so I think I can kind of see it right there. And this stuff is very spready. So if I don't catch it now, it's going to spread to all my other beautiful plants, and I can't have that. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to make a video for y'all on how to get rid of it. Now here's the thing. I've never actually had to deal with this before. None of my plants have ever had it, and it's my first time dealing with it. So I've been online trying to find different techniques, and one particular technique I thought was very interesting was a baking soda technique. And so I said I went to baking soda, and I found a mouthwash technique. And I said, okay, I think I want to try the mouthwash because that's more interesting. So this will be a video on how to get rid of white mildewy mold with mouthwash. And it's spreading fast, and I can already see it starting to begin on my other plant down here. I don't want it to get to my beauty right here, so I gotta stop it now. And yes, let's try mixing up a batch of mouthwash and water and seeing if it actually comes off. Okay, let's get started. Okay guys, so I have all my supplies ready. I have 1 tablespoon and a couple of, actually quite a bit of cotton balls. I got these from the dollar store, so it's pretty non-expensive. And I got my mouthwash. This is the mouthwash that I'm choosing to use. I think other mouthwashes are a little bit too strong, but we're going to see this one's strong enough. And it's one I use for myself. I particularly like it. It doesn't burn like the other ones do. So let's get this started. Okay, so the idea online is seeing that mouthwash is supposed to get rid of fungus in the mouth. Then maybe, this is how you squeeze. Got to squeeze from the middle to fill up the little cup. Maybe it'll get rid of a type of fungus. Alright, so we got our 1. So fungus for the mouth. Let's see if it'll get rid of fungus for the plant. And let's get our 3 tablespoons of water. I'm choosing to make the water room temperature. And 3. Alright, so this is my first time doing this too. So we're going to see. Oh man, I'm spilling it all over. We're going to see if this actually works. Now, if it kills the plant, I figure this. Better to know, right? So this is my 1 part bake and my 1 part, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to put a few of them in here. A few cotton swabs, let them soak in. 1 part mouthwash, 3 parts water. I'm going to let them soak like this for, like, not in a little bit, just like I'm sitting there. And I'm going to go get some gloves and start cleaning off some of the leaves. Okay, so I got my gloves on. And we're going to begin. Now, I don't want to get this stuff on my camera. I don't want to get this mold stuff. So I'm going to try to hold it with 1 hand. Do like 1 leaf. And then I'm going to sit down and really get in there. So let's see if it works. Alright, so you see that white fuzz? Let's put it on there. I'm doing this with 1 hand. Oh wow, you can see it right. You can see it all in there. Wow. So far it's working. In my opinion, it's coming off. Also, with this mixture, I will not be doing this to other plants with the same, like this you don't want to infect other plants. So it's coming right off. And we're going to see if it stays off. Let's take a look at the leaf. That's pretty good. Let's continue. And I'll tell y'all how it goes. Alright, so I'm done the Q-tip treatment, and so far so good. I got all the major areas where it was very clustered at, and I learned from the internet why it happened. I used to have a water source in here, a little watering system that held water for me and watered the plant for me, and with it being in an area with not much sun, white mildew grows with kind of dark air. It's not really dark, like you got the artificial light, but when it's daytime, it doesn't get a lot of sunlight. It's not near a window. So it's perfect for it. It needs like kind of wettish, dry, not much sun environments, and I provided those quite thoroughly. So that's what happened. So I cleared out all its dead leaves. It didn't have much. And help clearing it out makes it breathe a little bit. But I also took the advice of not cutting too much of the contamination off. I actually chose not to cut any of the contamination off because they said it wounds the plant, which can make the contamination more aggressive. So I basically finished all of the rubbing area, and it's a couple of patches here and there, especially near the new growth. But I'm going to come back and spray it down. So I'm going to make another mixture of a spray bottle, and I'll figure out those measurements after I'm done. But so far, so good. I think the plant looks already a whole lot better. I got off some of the ones down here on this plant too. So far, this one doesn't seem to have the infection yet. But if it does, I will spray him too. I don't want to spray him yet because I don't know if this is going to be fatal to the plant yet. So I have to first see if it's going to work out. As you can see, oh no, this one's very young too. He got some of the infection. So this is very, he's going to get sprayed. This is very, very contagious. So yeah, not good. It likes to spread fast. So I'm going to start spraying them and we will see if it works. Okay guys, so this is 3 tablespoons of mouthwash to 12 tablespoons of regular water at room temperature. So I'm going to switch it around really good. And we are going to spray it. Oops, I got it on the direct stream. It might have needed that though, honestly. There we go. It probably needed it right in the dirt because that's where so much of the infection is. So we're going to get all in there. And it's on all of it. We're going to just keep spraying it down. Spray this guy. And I want to get into its dirt because that's where a lot of the infection is. So after a week or so, I will tell y'all if it worked and come back to talk to y'all about it. So I have to be careful. I'm near a light. I'm just spraying like I ain't near electricity. Be careful. I'm being irresponsible. Okay, guys. This is the plant after being sprayed down with the water. Right now, I don't even really see much of the powdery substances. There's a little bit right there. But I'm hoping that now that the water source has been taken out the plant and it's been sprayed down with the mouthwash, that it'll end the infection. But don't do what I did. I sprayed near a light source. That's not smart. Not at all. I should have picked the plant up and taken it somewhere else to spray it. That could be really dangerous, so don't do that. I'm actually really nervous right now about doing that. But yeah, so I think it looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing how this works. If the whole plant dies, best believe I'm going to come back and tell y'all because I don't want y'all to go through the same thing that I'm going through. And yeah. It was pretty good. I think the infection has been stifled. And what's funny is it smells so minty fresh. Like, I love the smell of mint. So, it smells like a mint plant. It smells so minty. Now, I gotta be very careful. I'm wearing a dress right now. And I know that if this dress brush up against any of my healthy plants, it'll be infected instantly. So, I don't want that. So I'll be changing my clothes, washing my face, washing my arms, and not touching my plants for a little bit and not putting the same spray bottle anywhere near them, along with the watering dish. But yeah, I think it was pretty good. It was molding the dirt too, so I sprayed down the dirt. So we'll see how it turns out. I will come back and tell y'all how it goes. Okay, so day 1 on this, but overall the plant was pretty healthy, I think. Okay guys, so it's been a couple of days. It's been about 5 to 4 days. And so far, I don't see any new growth of fur. I see no new growth of the white mold. Any little spots that I see now, every time I think that they're like regrowing, they're dead. Like right here's a little spot, but it hasn't moved, it hasn't changed, and looks dead and crunchy. And over here's a little bit too, and again it's exactly the same. It's dead and crunchy. And before it was just like blowing in the wind. Now I just see little dead spots from where I wiped it at, and there was a lot growing inside the new growth up here, and I don't see any new ones. So it looks like this stuff works. I would call it conclusive that it works pretty good. Okay guys, so on the 6th or 5th day, it came back with a vengeance. Oh my gosh, do not use this technique. Look at this. Before it was bad, but now, oh man, it came back with a vengeance. And the mouthwash stained the leaves. My leaves were pretty. Look at all these white splotches. It made the house smell a little weird because there was so much mouthwash spray that it made the house smell kind of like, not like, at first it was minty fresh, and then it started smelling like kind of breathy, and I was like, uh-oh. And then on the 5th to 6th day, oh my gosh, look at this, guys. Now I don't know if the new growth just popped open and it reinfected it, but either way, this was bad. And I think the mouthwash kind of burnt the leaves a little bit, but I'm not super surprised. I realize my mistake now. The mouthwash I used had 0 alcohol, so that's basically me spraying sugar on it, and it was very mild. It was a very mild mouthwash. So don't do this. I wanted to put up this as an epic fail for anybody else who's trying it. Some of my leaves look a little bit like injured from it. I'll turn yellow back here. Do not try this. This technique failed. This is an epic fail. So if you want to give it a try with a different mouthwash, you can if you like, but I wouldn't, because this was so bad. So yeah, this failed. I'm gonna make another video trying another technique on how to get this poor plant back to its good old health, because if I don't, I'm afraid it's going to affect all my other really healthy guys. I got a lot of really healthy plants. Like, that's just one section of it. I got so many nice plants, and I do not want this guy to destroy them. And yes, I'll talk to you guys later. Oh man, I'm talking a vengeance, dudes. Don't try this. So I'll talk to y'all later, and hopefully we'll come up with a solution. If you got any good solutions on how to get rid of white mold off of leaves, especially stuff that's really aggressive, like, man, let me know in the comments below. Okay, bye.